What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Jose. I help people raise their vibration to live their life in an upward spiral. Today, what we're going to talk about is how to have more energy by being yourself. So, the key to having more energy is being yourself. When you're yourself, you're going to have less resistance and therefore you're going to have more energy. In addition to that, you're going to know your truth. So you're not going to look towards external things or other belief systems. You're not going to be looking up the answers. This is giving your power away, and just having to look things up externally is also going to take your energy. When we're looking towards the outside, we're giving our power away. We're basically a leaf in the wind, and we're just letting life happen to us. So when we're not being ourselves, we're stuck in our head. When we're stuck in our head, we're thinking a lot, the wheels are turning, and think of it as a computer. When you open up a lot of applications, your computer starts to run slow. Same things with us. When we're thinking a lot, we're going to be slower. We're using up all that energy, and that's energy that you could be using towards important things, towards taking action in things that are important to you. So when we're not being ourselves, energy goes down, our creativity goes down, and we're gonna be more stressed. If you ever feel like you could be more of yourself, you could be more authentic, but there's just something blocking you or you can't quite pinpoint it, I want you to consider the following three things. So without further ado, let's go. So the first thing is persona fatigue, and this happens when we're pretending to be someone we're not. We're basically putting on a mask, and what this does is that we're spending more time thinking and about what to do, and so we're more stuck on the doing rather than the being, and it's kind of like you're punching in to play a certain character, and then at the end of the day you're punching out. So obviously this is work. It causes you to use so much energy about what it is that I want to do, what it is that I want to say, how do I want to act, how are people perceiving me. You're stuck in your head, and when you're stuck in your head, you're using energy. It's like a computer. It's like the more programs you're opening, the more RAM you're using, the slower your computer gets, right? So it's the same thing for us. The same concept applies. It's just like if we're just having a lot of thoughts just about how we need to act or how we're being perceived, you're gonna have less RAM to actually and less energy. And this can happen in two ways. For example, number one is you can hold back. So instead of actually doing or saying what it is that you want to do, you're holding it back. So have you ever experienced when for example, you wanted to say something to somebody, but then you held back and you didn't because maybe you were scared to ruffle their feathers or you were scared about how they were going to react. But then you go the whole day thinking about it, like, oh, I should have said this, I should have said that. So it's the same thing. You're using your energy again in your mind, just thinking about it over and over and over again, and you're just stuck on it. You're just dwelling on it. So it's just gonna bring you down. And then number two is the one we talked about before, where it's just like you're overcompensating. You're doing things that are not really who you are. You're not they don't make you comfortable, but you're just doing it because you want other people to see you a certain way. So just be you. Be in the flow of life. Do whatever it is you want to do. Look however you want to look. Say whatever you want to say, because then you're not gonna spend time and RAM and energy thinking about it, right? You're just gonna go with the flow of life. Number two is decision fatigue. And decision fatigue is when we're actually spending so much time thinking, should I? Should I do this? Should I do that? As a tip, whenever you say should, just know that you had the option to actually do it or not. So try to take should out of your vocabulary. When we're spending so much time thinking about should I do this, should I do that, that causes us to actually not take action. We're spending more time procrastinating. And I'm sure a lot of you have experienced this before. When we're procrastinating, it could bring shame and guilt because we know that we had all this time to do what it is that we wanted to, but we were just so stuck on thinking about it. And sometimes that brings us down because we're like, oh man, I could have, right? I could have done this and I didn't. And you start feeling a little bit bad about yourself. And when that happens, your energy is automatically a little bit lower. Because you have less energy, you're going to be more willing to accept whatever is thrown your way. So you're going to have less time to actually, less energy to assert yourself and actually say something and speak up. For example, if your friend wants to go to a movie and you want to go to the bar, but you're actually entertaining both ideas and you can't seem to make up your mind, you're thinking about it a lot. Now that you're thinking about it, you're kind of like, you ever felt where you're just like, you know what, I don't care what happens, let's see what my friend wants to do. I'm just gonna go with whatever they want to do. So now, because you have less energy, you're just more willing to accept things that are thrown your way instead of actually asserting yourself and doing the things that you want to do. A way that we can not be so stuck on decisions and have this decision fatigue is to structure your life. So take the things that are important to you, things that you do in your everyday life or on a weekly basis. And these are big things. So like things like what you eat, what you wear, what you do in terms of like gym or activities. Structure those into your life. Make time for them so that you know exactly when you're doing it. And you don't have to think, do I want to go to the gym? Should I go to the gym? No. It's just like you already know Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm at the gym at 5 p.m. no matter what. You're not thinking about it, and it's going to make you more productive as well. Save your energy for the big things in life and not the little things like, I don't know what I want to eat today. Instead, save your energy for the big decisions in life, like what it is that I want to achieve. How am I going to do this? How am I going to get this money? How am I going to hustle? And the less thinking you do, the more time you're going to actually have to take action. The third one is judgment fatigue. And as the title says, it's not rocket science, right? Is when we're judging ourselves. Did we do the right thing? Did we do the wrong thing? What is it? Once again, it's going to bring our energy down because we're using that mental power once again to think. And when we're thinking, we're using energy. And have some trust in you. Have some faith in you that you are always doing the right thing. Because even if it didn't turn out how you wanted it to, you're going to have a lesson. You're going to have more experience now, right? So it was the right thing because next time you're going to do something else. You're going to have more experience knowing that what you did in the past didn't work. And if you did do what worked, you're going to do it again. So just be in the flow of life. Trust yourself that you are doing the right thing. And also, you might be concerned with how people are judging you. But don't worry about what people are thinking about you, because in all reality, we're all very self-focused. We all are worried about how are we appearing to others. So other people are actually not going to be spending so much time thinking about you. They're busy in their head thinking about themselves. And you know what? If you had an interaction with somebody that didn't go how you wanted it to, it's okay. Just smile afterwards and think to yourself, hey, you know what? That interaction was 100 out of 10. Because this is going to help you not judge yourself. You're going to replace those possible bad thoughts that you were going to have with good ones that are going to make you feel more confident, and you're going to know that, you know what, next time there's an opportunity for growth. Just to recap, we're going to have more energy when we're ourselves because we're going to be less stuck in our head, and we're just going to go with the flow of life. Persona fatigue. Don't punch in and out. Life isn't work. Just be yourself. Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. Say what you want to say. Don't put on a mask for anybody. Decision fatigue. Make quick decisions, especially with the little things. Don't focus an hour on what you want to eat. Instead, use that energy for the big decisions in life. And have some systems. So know what is important to you, know your priorities, and plug those things into a schedule in your life so you don't have to think about when you're going to do it. You just already do it because it's part of your life. Judgment fatigue. Don't judge yourself. Nothing is good or bad. Just think of it as having more experience. Now you're more experienced for next time. And there's no spotlight on you. Trust me, people aren't concerned about you. I know it sounds a little harsh, but people are more concerned about themselves. So they're not thinking about you so much. They're not judging you as much as you think they are. I hope this was of help. Please feel free to comment. Let me know what you think. Anything else that you think drains your energy. And if you like the video, please hit like, subscribe. And as always, much love and peace. Till next time.